Akademiks can't ride no wave.
Let me actually play before that Art of Dialogue. Here we go. Okay, he's talking about Diddy. There's some more about Diddy. Okay, here we go. So, this is not no agenda me playing this, but Art of Dialogue showcase a part of Corey Holcomb. Y'all know Corey Holcomb, 5150, all that shit. Apparently, someone on their show was like, hey, listen, check this out. All Women Ain't Victims, Corey Holcomb and comedian Craig Smith, their question if Cassie was a victim the entire time with the relationship with Diddy. With Craig Smith saying Cassie was hustling her pussy and claiming it was documented that Kim Porter friends said that Cassie tortured Kim Porter with Diddy. Now, I'll get back to this when I take my piss, but after I take my piss, I come back. So there's a part of like this whole conversation that says, remember how I was talking with my guy Bradford Cohen? Part of it says Cassie was really not only complicit, Cassie was with this shit. They're also saying that Kim Porter was harassed, tortured, clowned, and belittled not only by Diddy, but they claim that Diddy utilized Cassie to do that. Let me play this real quick. I'm going to take a piss real quick, and I will be back. We will talk a little bit more about it, but here we go.
Ain't nobody got the courage to stick up for Puff. I do.
What do you mean?
Go ahead.
Hey, man,
see, Cassie, you wasn't here, so I want him to hear this.
Cassie ain't the bitch y'all think she is. I always say this, man. Domestic violence is not always abuse because some bitches like to fight. Cassie is the same woman that would go to Puff Daddy's house while Kim Porter was alive and watch Puffy beat on Kim, cuss Kim out, abuse Kim, and laugh at Kim. Kim's friends have came out and it's documented that they say Cassie used to be torturing Kim with Puff. She is not this victim broad that everybody is making her out to be. This is a treacherous bitch. Anytime a woman that is that beautiful is dating a nigga that is that regular looking, she's hustling her pussy. This is a woman that hustles vagina, and we treating her like she a Claire Huxtable or a respectable everyday woman. This bitch is a libido whore. She's libido hungry, and she's money hungry, and she's eating, sucking, and fucking on anybody that got the paper. That $30 million settlement she got, a portion of that should go to Kim's kids. Because you tortured Kim fucking with a married man to get to that paper. She used to be at Puff House while Kim was there on some super disrespectful shit. I'm spitting like a motherfucker.
But that don't mean that somebody needs to get beat down.
But if a woman participates in the abuse of another woman, why are all women sticking up for her? Some bitches deserve to get whooped on.
You don't know that for a fact.
Look it up. I mean, it's as much
that she watched it, that she knew. Now, knowing is a different story because some people are so twisted in their mind that they might think that they can change somebody. Now, that might have been her mistake, but that's not deserving of her getting hit.
No, what
I'm
saying this is women are not a monolith. Y'all ain't all created the same. Sometimes when you see a woman getting her ass whooped, that's because she just...
All right, chat. I just got back. I washed my hands. Stop playing. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, we're doing good today, chat. Real quick, I want to salute to all my people on Rumble. Shout out to all my people who have sent in Rumble rants, all my members over there. Of course, all my subs on Twitch. And, of course, all the members on the Academy channel and anybody who have sent in donations via the King Academics or the Academy channel. And also even, what am I talking about? Even Facebook. Thank you, guys. By the way, I'm really glad. I just want to, once again, I just want to send my appreciation to Bradford Cohen. This is an attorney who, I'm telling you, he charges a pretty penny. For us to have him on here for 2 hours talking to us, basically almost disseminating advice and such integral information. Like, trust me, like that's like $20,000 of his time. So I appreciate it, and he seemed to enjoy it. So hopefully we could get him on here even more frequently. All right, chat. So thank you guys. You guys have been amazing too. So just want to shout everybody out. Okay. So Corey Holcomb brings on another comedian, Craig Smith. He's basically saying that Cassie isn't the victim. Now, this isn't how I feel. I do believe that some people were complicit with Diddy, but I can't ever say no one was really complicit with him at their own recognizance. Maybe people were complicit with Diddy because they knew what type of nigga he was. He's abusive, he's threatening, he's arrogant, he's violent. And if they wanted to, kept getting employed or getting paid within that structure, they got to do what he says. So for me to even say that, anyone was complicit with him, I would have to see them utilize the same type of power, disrespect, blatant disregard for any type of authority or any type of other people's feelings or their humanity. I haven't seen that beyond the scope of Diddy. You get what I mean? So anyone else, even if they do seem like they were complicit, I got to believe that they were coerced, right? Again, we're watching Diddy beat the brakes off people, tell people what to do, or else. If we're not seeing Cassie beat up people, force people to do shit, talk crazy to people, we have to be like, no, that's just Diddy. Diddy had an effect on other people. Those people were trying to carry out his mission with whatever. So again, that's just how I think about it. Anyway, I don't speak for everyone. This is a guy named Craig Smith who's saying that he's questioning if Cassie was a victim. Let's play this.
Is the same woman that would go to Puff Daddy's house while Kim Porter was alive and watch Puffy beat on Kim, cuss Kim out, abuse Kim, and laugh at Kim. Kim's friends have came out and it's documented that they say Cassie used to be torturing Kim with Puff. She is not this victim broad that everybody is making her out to be. This is a treacherous bitch. Anytime a woman that is that beautiful is dating a nigga that is that regular looking, she's hustling her pussy. This is a woman that hustles vagina, and we treating her like she a Claire Huxtable or a respectable everyday woman. This bitch is a libido whore. She's libido hungry, and she's money hungry, and she's eating, sucking, and fucking on anybody that got the paper. That $30 million settlement she got, a portion of that should go to Kim's kids. Because you tortured Kim fucking with a married man to get to that paper. She used to be at Puff House while Kim was there on some super disrespectful shit. I'm spitting like a motherfucker.
But that don't mean that somebody needs to get beat down.
But if a woman participates in the abuse of another woman, why are all women sticking up for her? Some bitches deserve to get whooped on.
You don't know that for a fact.
Look it up.
Wait, hold on now. We ain't co-signing that. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Now, I get the overall point of what he's saying. He's saying that Cassie was used by Diddy. Well, I'm saying she was used by Diddy. He's saying that Cassie actively participated in disrespecting Kim Porter. That's like a new theory I haven't heard from many people. I haven't heard about that overlap between Kim Porter and Cassie. But he's claiming that Cassie was a part of the disrespect and a lot of the things that were seen towards Kim Porter. I don't know, so I don't want to put no opinion on it.
I mean, it's as
that
much
she watched it, that she knew. Now, knowing is a different story because some people are so twisted in their mind that they might think that they can change somebody. Now, that might have been her mistake, but that's not deserving of her getting hit.
No, what
I'm
saying this is women are not a monolith. Y'all ain't all created the same. Sometimes when you see a woman getting her ass whooped, that's because she just robbed a nigga or she set a nigga up to get murdered, or all women ain't fucking victims. So I'm not about to run around here on this table tape and act like all you bitches is good bitches.
We're
Some
not
of you
talking
bitches
about all bitches.
ain't
We're
shit.
talking about the Cassie thing. We're not talking about all bitches.
Cassie, I'm
We're
telling
talking
you.
about that.
I mean, why are you antagonizing for bitches?
I'm not a We're
I'm
talking
just
about
saying,
Cassie. We already
do you know Cassie?
No, I
Do
know.
you think she had
Do
sex?
you?
Let me ask you a
Do
question.
you?
I don't know the
Okay,
bitch. I wouldn't piss on the bitch if she was on fire in the street.
We're all going on what we see.
Let me ask you a question.
You know, what's happening here is an interesting discussion. And it's interesting because I think, you know, take away all the colorful language you're using towards some of these women that might be victims. The intuitive question is, who is a victim versus who was complicit? And also, maybe the bigger question is, if I say, yo, let's take away anything to do with women. Let's just keep it at men. I say these guys are bullying me, right? And I have now gained or garnered sympathy for these men bullying me. But then it's also revealed that I was bullying 3 other guys. Am I still a victim because I was being bullied? Or is it one of those things where it's like, well, you're acting like you never did anything, but you also contributed to the harassment or bullying of other men? Like, you're basically shouting to the world, hey, I was bullied by these guys, but then someone else is shouting out, well, you also bullied them. Now, that's an interesting, like, you know, and obviously I have no commentary when it comes to that, just because they're also evoking pretty much the spirit of Kim Porter, saying that maybe Cassie was a part of harassing Kim Porter, which we don't know. Kim Porter isn't here. If you don't know, Kim Porter is the mother of, I believe, Diddy's twins and King Combs, I think. And basically, she's no longer here. So to say that, it's just interesting, okay? Or like odd a little bit, right? Anyway.
We know what we see.
Do you think that woman had sex with him after he whooped her?
100
Probably,
million
yeah.
times.
She stayed with him
What
many
the
years
fuck
after
y'all
that.
talking about?
That's not still.
I don't like a motherfucker. If a bitch whoop my ass, I'm through with you.
Well,
Hey, I had a cousin get stabbed 4 times in the chest in his sleep. A mom. I got 50 first cousins, and 80% of them is women. All women aren't dainty women that need to be.
That's the truth. I get that. That is the truth. I believe that.
I call him my cousin.
But there's also a thing called Stockholm syndrome for some people, and that's crazy.
His wife shot him 5-6 times on their honeymoon because another girl called the phone, shot him, snuck him with a gun. When this nigga came to, because it's a miracle, he lived. And I love him to death. But you know what this motherfucker said?
What?
I got to go get my wife out of jail.
Oh, yeah.
He just said not all women are victims. I don't.
But that's all I mean.
Once he came to and realized what happened, because you know when he woke up, he wasn't right at first.
Yeah.
But once he realized what happened,
yeah,
this motherfucker was worried about the bitch who tried to murder him.
Yeah, that's wild. I'm not sticking up for men that whoop women. What I'm saying is, all women aren't victims. All women are not victims.
Right.
You know they suspended Stephen A. when he had the balls to say something like that.
You say what?
They suspended Stephen A. off ESPN when he had the balls to say something like what you just said.
Yeah.
But I let you ride because I already know you telling the truth.
Okay. Now, to address what all these guys are saying, they're basically saying that, hey, Cassie may have been just as vile as Diddy. I don't know. I only see Cassie's relationship with Diddy and what she said. Diddy hasn't really offered any defense. He hasn't offered anything else. I do have to say, listen, that's a possibility. I'm not going to rule it out, but I'm only going to go off what seems more plausible and what seems what is. the fact is this, man. Maybe Cassie be on some shit. Maybe she whatever. What we do know, not only by watching the video, what we've heard, and Diddy ain't provide a response. Man, that nigga Diddy was on some wilding shit, man. And it's kind of immature and premature for us to even offer defenses for a nigga who don't even defend himself. We don't even see Diddy, like Diddy apologized for beating her ass, but he ain't even apologized to her. He apologized for us seeing the video. It looks crazy on us to be just sitting here trying to offer up defenses saying, well, some women are bad. Hey, listen, y'all know me. I know some women who are really devious. They'll lie, they'll cheat, they'll steal from you, and they'll set you up. So I'm not saying women can't do that, but if we're in a situation right now where we're seeing video of Diddy beating the brakes off of this woman, yeah, maybe it's possible that she was down with all the freak offs. Oh, maybe it's possible that she was really a treacherous chick. But what we have seen so far, what the evidence has proven or at least shown to be true, why the hell are we over here wondering if Cassie did something rather than thinking about the person who actually did do something? It's Diddy. We've heard a million stories about you. We've seen mad lawsuits about you. And now we're seeing video about you. If there was any proof of Cassie being anything even remotely close to being a co-conspirator or someone else that could be close to being of your ilk and being of your mentality, we would have seen it, or you would have leaked it. You're the person who literally came out and said this was all a lie until CNN leaked the video. So you want me to believe that if you had video of Cassie doing some dumb shit, you wouldn't already put it out? If you had video of Cassie violating other people, violating you, doing the worst of the worst things, you wouldn't have put it out? I'm just not believing that. And again, it's not just blanketly, because I don't think you should blanketly believe any victim or alleged victim. But it's very important to kind of see what's being alleged and take it in a very methodical manner. Yo, Diddy, you said you ain't do this shit. We got you on video beating the chick's ass. You're claiming that she's shaking you down. We ain't seen no evidence of the sort. Her lawsuit seems pretty legit. Fuck are we talking about? Why are we over here trying to sympathize? And again, what's very important is this. And I think this is what people got to tell Diddy or his lawyers or whoever else who might have this opinion. I don't think they do in terms of Diddy and his lawyers, because there's no way. We're only moving off the information available at the moment. The information is that Diddy's an abuser. We've seen it. The information is that Diddy's a liar. We've seen it. The information is that whatever you might feel sympathy for Diddy because maybe Cassie is just the worst of a monster, if you want to throw it all on Cassie, we have never seen nothing of the sort. The narrative has never been like, let's not just try to throw this nigga a lifeline when, number one, it doesn't look like he asking for one, and also it don't look like he deserves one. So creating these stories like Cassie was hustling her pussy, I'm not saying this ain't possible. I ain't saying Cassie wasn't with the same bullshit. But where are the allegations that say that? We're just going to come up with that because we want to defend Diddy? Is it because Diddy's a man and we're a man and I'm a man and these people talking, they're a man, and they're like, yo, well, we got to show that us men, nah, bruh. We ain't hear no allegations of Cassie doing nothing crazy. Anyway, let me see. Is there any? Is there something else I should be pulling up? Did y'all hear the 50 Cent shit thing? Oh, there's more stuff with Sean Kingston and his mama. Oh my God. Oh my sweet Jesus. What in the hell? Okay. Let's see if we could before we get to there, let's see if we could get to Diddy documentary. Let's see what's the latest on that.
With his band at Cannery Hall.
Oh, did I watch this already?
He gives her a big kiss, and then right after the kiss, he gets it with the burger.
Oh, wow. Who would you rather?
They bullshit over here. We trying to get to the real shit. Oh, okay. Oh, we have the lawsuit we ain't go through yet. Do y'all want to go through the lawsuit?
Some of them may or may not involve consent. At least that's the theory. So we don't know.
Yes.
But that's an issue. Meanwhile,
all of these things are certainly going to be
they're fodder for documentaries.
fair game.